Okay, so a couple of years ago, we identified really, we just thought, we saw people sort of walking off up the road Sunday afternoon, grim, grey, and thought, oh, we can go off to our cosy homes and have a nice Sunday afternoon. So we started to use the cafe here. So we actually use this cafe area here on a Sunday afternoon. And we found that guests really value, when we've had feedback, and we find they very much value the environment. It's relaxed, it's a Sunday afternoon like we would have at home. It's a really relaxed environment. We have Jenga, Uno, games, that sort of thing, teas, coffees, as you might expect. Just a few light snacks, because obviously they'll be having their Sunday evening meal, which actually is just over in the kitchen over here on a Sunday. And some table tennis, we might have a film one day, a pool we have as well. So some people come in and find a quiet corner and just sleep, actually, because it's a warm, safe environment on a Sunday afternoon. So that's how the cafe on the Sunday started. The timings are up here, 4:30, and then we go through to 7, because then Mark Draycott, who was doing safeguarding earlier, he's our Sunday evening team leader, and he then arrives and takes over for the Sunday evening. I'll come on to the Thursday one in a second. So really, on the Sunday, that's what it's all about. Hospitality. Time for chatting, just time for sharing. We have maybe a bit of music, so on. So that's the Sunday. It's quite relaxed, and I don't know how many slides there were for here, but let me just that goes on to, okay, that's fine. Okay, the Thursday Cafe is a brand new concept for us this year. So what we're going to do, we're going to still use Thursday Cafe. We're going to create the space down here to do the cafe on a Thursday. A different feel. So this is our vision for it, a little bit of a different feel. We want to create, again, a safe environment where people can come in, have a light lunch, because they will be having a big meal in the evening. And part of the vision will be that actually we can use it as an environment to maybe job search, if they're in a place where they want to do that sort of thing. House search, so looking for accommodation. The other thing that we would ideally like to do is to create, if we identify matters, so ultimately, if we identify that guests would welcome budgeting advice, we are linked here with the CAP, Christians Against Poverty, Debt Centre, and we can maybe look at getting some debt advice. I was at a mental health awareness training yesterday and just found out there's some brilliant stuff we can link the guests into, sort of a bit like night school type events, but it's not replicating what night school does, but they're during the day on Masons Hill, so it's all very local, accessible. And so I'm just my mind's racing ahead about, that could be great, and how we can link into that. But I've spoken to some of you already about Thursday Cafe, and I've suggested that on the 29th, the Thursday 29th, we will meet here, and maybe just us. We won't open it up to guests at that point, but we can talk together about ideas that you may be able to bring to that as well. So, Again, it's all the usual, the safeguarding things apply throughout every single thing that we're bringing this morning. So I think that's all on the cafe.